Last fight, I mean, obviously a win for you, a submission win, which we'd expect from you, but it was first one in like a year and a half. So was that a big moment for you, an important win for you?
Yeah, very big moment, especially after the fight I had 2020, was 1 year before that, was a draw. And that fight hurt me, man, because I had the fight in my hand. I won the first 2 rounds, and I kind of let my opponent beat me by 10-8 the last round. I could have put a little more effort. So I kept myself very motivated to during the pandemic 2020. I kept training, getting ready for the fight. The opportunity to fight came after a year, and I put a lot of expectation, a lot of energy, a lot of effort on my training to achieve that, and it was good to win by submission.
Yeah. After the setbacks, were you thinking at all like, oh, am I getting to the end here, man? You've been doing this a long time. So did you start thinking about like, oh, am I maybe not at the highest level anymore?
Yeah, I thought about it, definitely thought about it, but I was very motivated actually. I was motivated. I knew that I could do better than I did. I knew that I do a little more, so I kept motivated. So that's what I do, man. I love competition. I love the challenge of starting a training camp. So it's not only about that I cannot live without that, but is also be rational. I knew that I could do better. I feel that I'm still improving. I'm still learning. In training, I'm still doing good. So I feel that I can perform.
As passionate as you are about jiu-jitsu, do you have to like put that aside a little bit to focus on like MMA type training, or do you really just keep it like pure jiu-jitsu?
No, man, I train mixed martial arts. I train a lot of striking, a lot of striking, a lot of wrestling, grappling, everything, conditioning. I do what all the mixed martial artists does, but it's even kind of hard to explain how the fight keep going to the ground. It just happens naturally for me. It's something that I train, definitely train that. Um, but it just happens.
Yeah. We know that Damian Maia is retiring soon if hopes for one more, but with him walking away, do you feel like you're kind of the representative of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the sport of MMA?
Yeah, there's me, there are a few other guys, Rodolfo Vieira, and I can name a few other guys now that I don't remember that came from Jiu-Jitsu, but let me tell you, man, Saturday will be my 40th fight, and I will tell you, this is a different sport. This is mixed martial arts. To be here, to be at this level, UFC, we have like all the guys who are undimensional jiu-jitsu guys, wrestlers, or we have to accept that. We have that. This is mixed martial arts. We gotta train everything. We gotta put ourselves in a position to strike and beat our opponent up in striking, and things start to happen, man. For such a long time, like I bet with Demian Maia happened the same thing. People were trying to avoid the ground because they knew that he had the single leg shot. But in fighting is different, We find our way to put the fight where we want.
Yeah. Obviously, you said you've been doing this for a long time. What do you think about Kyung Ho Kang as an opponent? I mean, is there anything that he does special or anything that's unique? What do you think about him as an opponent?
I think he's a tough opponent, good conditioning, and uh, he's kind of good everywhere. I don't see nothing special in his ground. I don't see nothing special in his striking. I see that he got some good clinch takedowns. Okay, that's where I see him at his best. The thing that on the ground, the people he submitted, they didn't have a historic of grappling. I mean, I have almost double of his submissions in his career, you know. So for sure, I'm the first time he's facing a grappler with the level that I have in grappling is now, you know. And so he's gonna get surprised.
Yeah. You'd be okay if he took you down in the clinch. You'd be all right with that.
Yeah, I won't say that. You know, it's no good to be on bottom, of course, but I'm okay. Wherever I feel comfortable. I feel it's not that I'm okay, but I feel ready. If that happens, I feel ready for that.
Last thing for me, Hani, what are your goals right now? I mean, what do you want to still accomplish in your career? Like I said, you've been doing this for a long time. I mean, are you chasing a title and want to walk away with that, or is it about number of fights, or just having fun? What are the goals right now?
Well, something cliche here, but my only goal now is Hokan on Saturday. Beat him and looking for the career, you know, I feel that I got nothing to prove. You know, I feel that I already achieved pretty big numbers for my career, you know, but I'm still here. Like I said, I still evolving. I still motivated to do this. So I want to reach my highest level, the highest level that I can as possible. That's my main goal.
Hey, Ronnie. You got moved to the co-main event. How does that feel?
It feels great, man. That's pretty big, big recognition for me. Yeah.
Do you think the UFC moved you to the co-main event for a reason?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I finish most of my fights. You know, Hokan did his job too. I think he got fight of the night a couple times too. So this fight will be exciting.
For a while there, you were fighting 2 times a year. Do you want to get back to that, or do you like just fighting once a year?
You know, I don't try. I try to not look too much how many times a year. You know, I just let it happen. The most important thing for me is to be here, to be healthy, to be at my best when I step in here. You know, I had the camp in March. For the fight in March, I won. I felt very good after that. You know, I was ready to start another camp. During the camp, I felt very good too. And here I am. And then there's, after this fight, there are plenty of time during the year. So uh, there are pretty big chance that I will be here again.
And finally, you named some fighters that are really good at jiu-jitsu. Who are some of your favorite fighters just to watch? I guess your favorite Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighters to watch. Your personal favorites.
Yeah, I look to everybody. When there is a good jiu-jitsu guy, I look to everybody. I make sure that I'm gonna watch them. And Rodolfo fought. I was gonna watch him. I really like to watch Khabib fight because this is another thing, man. Is I don't see anymore like jiu-jitsu strike or jiu-jitsu wrestling, boxing, Muay Thai, karate, or taekwondo or judo. For me, there are 2 styles of fighting in this sport. One is striking, and the other one is grappling. The only two is so. I always look to watch grapplers, and Khabib for me was my main guy to watch. You know, because very good control, very good takedowns, and now Charles, man, Charles Oliveira. You know, he's representing Brazil, and he's doing very good. Very dangerous guy. He submit people out of nowhere, so he deserves where he is.
Thank you.
Good.
All right, guys. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you very much.